your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we continue to watch this trough of low pressure sink southward and stall out over North Florida. That will in large part determine when Irma starts to make that northward turn, because eventually this weekend that frontal boundary is going to wash away. As it washes away, high pressure will build in. And then around the periphery of that high pressure ridge, Irma will start to track north. Sun cloud makes better rain chances. Winds pick up on Saturday. We'll talk about that in a second. So Irma still a very formidable Category 5 storm moving just to the north of Hispaniola. Hispaniola has some high mountain ranges, 10,000-foot mountain ranges, and it is possible you could see a little bit of disruption to the circulation of this storm. But it will soon reemerge out over warm waters with little shear, and it is a forecast to continue as a major hurricane, possibly Category 5 hurricane, right up till it gets to very close to Cuba. Then it will make a hard right-hand turn. Now, there's still a good model spread, and the entire state of Florida is covered by different model runs of hurricane forecast tracks. So we are still within that cone without a doubt, and it is still possible we could see a West Coast storm. But the emphasis of these tracks has shifted and continues to shift slightly to the east. Still, because there is some low confidence in that long-term forecast, the Hurricane Center has not shifted the official forecast track all that much. It still carries it toward the north of Cuba, and then Saturday starts to hook it to the north Saturday into Sunday morning. Now, the big question is where that north motion starts to occur. Does it occur over here? In which case, that storm stays offshore of the state of Florida. Does it occur over here? In which case, west coast of Florida is in trouble. So, people have been asking me about storm surge with this system and just how high the storm surge will be along our coastline. It is just too early to tell. It depends on where the track of that storm takes, and the National Hurricane Center is not even going to run their storm surge models for us until we get to a hurricane watch and warning. So we still have plenty of time to watch this system and see where it goes. The further east it goes, obviously the less problem we'll have. If it's on the east coast, we're not going to have a storm surge problem on our coast at all. The east coast will. If it, of course, is closer to the west coast, why, the barrier islands would be washed over. So we have to wait and see exactly where it starts to make that north turn. That said, it is a big, expansive storm, and we will see some increase in wind speeds. Right now, hurricane-force winds have a low probability of occurring with the track that is forecast as of 5 a.m. this morning. If that track changes, these forecasts change. But only about a 20% chance of hurricane-force winds. Now, tropical storm-force winds in the vicinity of 40 miles an hour to 50 miles an hour have a high probability of occurring, high enough probability at about 60 to 70%, and probably the onset of those winds will occur Saturday night. At least there's a 1 in 10 chance that that will happen, and so all preparations that you might want to engage in, such as if you do wish to shutter your house, or are you finishing picking up lawn furniture and stuff like that, all of that should be finished by Saturday, especially by Saturday evening. So keep that in the back of your mind as you make your think about making your preparations over the next several days. Forecast for us today, it's a nice day, although the winds will be picking up later in the afternoon just a little bit, becoming breezy, and tomorrow breezier still. Winds will significantly pick up on Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday are our storm days. Back to you.